Hey there fellow wet shavers, Brian here with the Wet Shave Experience. Thanks for tuning into today's video. In today's video I will be using Zingari Man's the Gypsy along with the matching recovery splash. I will be using a single edge supply company razor for today's video. I have my no name brush that I traded Tristan for, and it has a synthetic knot in it. I'm all lathered up in my bowl and we are ready to go. So let me wet the face and we'll get started. All right, so I went with something light today. I know I've used this scent on the channel before, but this is the first time on the supply company razor. This is bbs.live from Instagram's Single Edge Razor Week. So I thought, what better time to bust it out than now? So this is on the sensitive plate. That's how it came preloaded. There's already a blade preloaded in it. So I'm just gonna roll with that. I didn't want to waste the blade and dismantle it and put a different plate in there. So it comes with 3 different plates. There is, comes in this box and it's the single edge. See if I can get it open here. By the way, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. We've had a little bit of growth lately, so very much appreciate that. Those who've been around a while, definitely appreciate the continued support. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing below. And if you like what you see today, hit that thumbs up button. Helps the channel. All right, so it came preloaded in here. And then it comes with some, put these in here so they don't fall out. But it comes with some blades and it comes with a comfortable and a ultra close plate. So the plate changes below here, so you can change that. And then on the bottom of the boxes, you've got the little dots that tell you how aggressive it is. So today we'll roll with a sensitive one. I don't particularly like aggressive razors anyways. This may be a little too mild, but we'll see how it does in today's shave. So I've been curious about this razor for a while and finally taking the plunge on it. And this uses injector style blades. So I didn't open those, but for those of you that are not familiar with injector style, so it's a single edge blade. It is a particular style of blade, and it comes in a package like this or similar to this. Many companies sell them. This is a supply company's blade. I don't know who makes the blades for them, but you can see the blade is loaded in there. I'm not going to load it because it's already loaded, but you will stick this into the razor and then you will use this to eject the old blade, and it inserts the new blade when you push this across. So very easy to change the blade. In one of these videos when I change the plate here and try a different plate, I will do the blade loading on camera. All right, so let's get started. Like I said, this is in Zingari Man's vegan base. This is the newest, latest, and greatest version of Heather's base. This is a very, very pleasant scent. I really, really like it. It is pineapple and cucumber and what am I missing? Citrus. So this is definitely a fresh boy scent. Nice, pleasant, light, fresh scent strength. I would say, I got a little lather on my shirt there. I'd call scent strength a low medium. This is not one that you're gonna get a huge amount of scent strength from, but that's fine. It's a great summer scent though, and the vegan base is very good. I was watching one of Ken Shave 326's videos recently, and this is one of his top bases currently. All right, so let's give this a go. And kind of a injector style, you're kind of given the angle here. So I definitely get zero blade feel on the sensitive setting. Not getting a lot of feedback. So we have 24 hours of growth here that we're working on, but it's cutting. Now I can hear a little more feedback as it's going across my hair on my chin area, which is a little bit more coarse and dense there. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. It is Wednesday, so the week is already going to be half over after today. Hopefully everybody's staying cool. I know we got like a heat wave here in the Northwest and in California going on. So it's pretty crazy. When we drove back from LA last week and drove down, we always go through Mount Shasta on I-5 and Lake Shasta. And Lake Shasta is a pretty big lake and a lot of houseboats usually out there and everything else. And it's I think it's the lowest it's ever been, or historically low. I could not believe how low the lake was. You could see at the very top, you could see the tree line, and then there was this big, huge like dirt area where you could see the different levels of the water, and the water was like way down there. It's really actually sad to see the water level so low. There are still boats out there because this is such a huge lake, but normally that place is packed with houseboats. And really weren't any houseboats out on there, so pretty crazy. I think California is definitely feeling the drought effects. And then not to mention, as we were coming down in Mount Shasta area, there was north of Redding, there were fires on the way down. So like even one of the northbound I-5 exits was actually closed because the fire had encroached on the off-ramp area. But up in the hills, you could see the fires. And my wife, ever since we had those fires last year here in Oregon, where we kind of got shut into the house for like 10 days, my wife's been doing a lot more research on air filters and air quality and stuff. So she actually brought an air purifier with us. It's like, I don't know, it's like 2 feet long, and it's kind of a round cylinder, and she put it in the car, and I was like, why are we taking that? She's like, well, we might need it. And I'm like, oh, I don't think we're gonna need it. Anyways, we have a regular plug in the Suburban, and so we got to the fire area, she plugged that thing in, so I guess we did need it. So she's like, told you. All right, so there's the first pass. Very low blade feel, very easy to use razor, very comfortable. Again, this is on a sensitive plate. This Zingari vegan base is very, very slick. Feels very good. I definitely like it. Really my second time using it, so I'm not ready to proclaim it's the latest and greatest at this point, but very nice. I think I've seen a lot of folks kind of talk about the vegan bases lately, and you know, tallow vegan or non-tallow, and I think I saw DK was talking about it and saying basically from DK Damnfine Shaves that, you know, the vegan or non-tallow bases have gotten so good that there's really a fine line, if a line at all, really, or no line anymore between, you know, the quality of a vegan base versus a tallow base. And I tend to agree. I haven't been wet shaving and using artisan soaps for quite a year yet, so you know, I guess I came into the hobby at a fortunate time when everything is already like super good, versus like 4 or 5 years ago, from what I gather, where there were fewer choices. There's been a lot of advancements in the bases and the soap qualities. So we're going against the grain in this pass. Super easy to use, this razor. Very comfortable, but you would expect that on the sensitive plate. All right, and then on my neck, I kind of do a hybrid thing here. I don't go across the grain per se. This is kind of against the grain on my second pass, but I have some hairs that grow in some odd directions on my neck. So really my third pass is more like a cleanup pass, and trying to find the against the grain on the odd hairs that are growing in odd directions. It's just kind of how I've adapted my shave. So there's no real rules as far as like with, I mean, typically you're going to want to go with the grain on the first pass. Try to go against the grain on the second pass. Or I'm sorry, with the grain on the first pass, across the grain on the second pass, and then against the grain on the third pass. So looks like I got myself right there a little bit. I don't know if I had a blemish or what, because I definitely am not really getting any blade feel from the razor, which sometimes could be a good thing or bad thing, I guess. If you're not getting any blade feel, it could definitely give you some false security that you're not going to cut yourself, which you always want to be careful. All right. And I really like this scent a lot. If you like citrus, pineapple, I don't get a lot of the cucumber. I mostly get the citrus and pineapple. But it smells great to me. I know if any of you have seen some of my recent unboxings, I've unboxed a lot of Ariana and Evans, but a lot of those scents really aren't summer scents, and I'm not necessarily subscribed to summer scents, fall scents, whatever, but I'll get around to using them. But it's gonna be hot today. I wanted something nice and refreshing. I also wanted something light. I'm going to the dentist this afternoon, and just kind of wanted something nice and light. I don't know, I feel like kind of like when you're at the dentist, or yesterday I had to go to the eye doctor, somebody's kind of closer to your face. I just want something on the lighter side. So definitely ran over something there. I don't know if you can hear, my son is right on the other side of the door on his iPad, so I apologize if that's coming through. Also, by the way, if you're new to the channel, I do try to put the products that I use in the links below in the description. I put links to those. And the only thing that I have on there is I do have a new PAA, or Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements affiliate link. So I'm not saying that you need to buy anything from there, but if you're going to buy anything from PAA, appreciate it if you use the link, because it does help the channel. This channel is self-funded for the most part. There have been a few gifts from other shavers, or rare gifts along the way, and anytime I get something for free, I will fully disclose that on the channel. All right, so now this is kind of the cleanup pass here. Pretty easy to find the angle on this blade. This particular area of my jawline is always one of the areas that's the toughest to get. So weighty razor, by the way, not too heavy, but definitely has some heft to it, which is nice. All right, I'm gonna rinse the face here. So I would definitely say just running my hands over my face as I rinsed it, this is not the most efficient setting. I'm definitely shaved, but definitely not the most efficient. But comfortable. So it depends on what you're going for in your shave. Some people are chasing Baby Butt Smooth BBS shaves. I am not necessarily chasing that. If I can get an efficient shave that's comfortable, that's the sweet spot for me. So I'm not looking for aggressive BBS type razors, and you can get some pretty close shaves with some comfortable razors. But for me, it's kind of a trade-off. I guess I'm more comfort than efficiency, but if I can get both, great. And but there's some area around my nose here. I'm gonna try to try to get here. I can get a little closer. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but the blade is pretty close to the edge here, so that's good. All right, so let's use the Matching Recovery Splash. This is a non-alcohol based splash. I usually prefer an alcohol splash, but there's something about the recovery splash that I really like. It's still very liquidy, like it's not a balm. Zingari Man does make a balm, but I kind of prefer the recovery splash, and it's really nice on the skin. All right, so there you have today's shave, folks. We used, just to recap, Zingari Man's the Gypsy, citrus cucumber pineapple, very, very nice scent. I enjoy it. Recovery splash, we used the Supply Company's razor on the sensitive plate, which is a single edge injector razor, the no-name brush, and we were all lathered up in the bowl here. So thanks for tuning in today, folks. Hopefully you found today's video enjoyable. Again, if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here a while, again, thank you for the continued support. And if this is the first time you're watching this and you like what you saw, consider subscribing below, and don't forget to hit that like button. So we'll see you soon on the channel, folks. Thanks.